And yesterday when I was in AA, I just bring it up because it's the only thing that I really know how to compare to God. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you have more of that side and I have more of like the AA side. But somebody was talking and they were like, at the end of the day, no matter if what you're going through or this or that, as far as like what we need as people in AA is for people to just like pray for us. Mm-hmm. And then I thought about it because I was like, that's when I kind of told you, like, no matter what is going on with me or how upset it gets you, the only thing I want you to do is just pray for me. Yep. And I just want to pray for you. And like prayer is probably like the biggest tool. Yeah. And so
it is. And I know that. And when I realized that, that's when I was able to not become your friend again, because I was always your friend. I just was your friend in a different way when we were not communicating. I had to set a different boundary with you because you just weren't coming to terms with it. But when I knew how I could support you, and it was through that and like slowly opening the door to like see like, all right, is she for real about this? And she actually going to take this seriously? You know, does she really want this? Mm-hmm. And as I started just realizing all I can do is pray and pay attention, that's when I was like, okay, I now know I have that boundary where I can be around her and be her friend because it's not going to drive me crazy.
Yeah. And I hope that it found you a little bit more peace than it did like a couple months ago because.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I've been in a season of just learning how to apply that in my life. Like, I've always prayed over my family and my kids, and I've always been honestly good at prayer just because I was taught to pray.
Yeah.
Not good at public prayer or praying on camera, clearly. But I know how to just like sit down and be like, come on, you know, like I know how to talk and I know how to pause and I know how to do it whenever, wherever. I'm not going to lie. But I also like have just been learning how to, when I feel something with like my marriage or my husband, it's like instead of worrying about it or obsessing over it or going to everybody else, it's like, okay, maybe I just sit here and I say a prayer and for him and his head and me and us and I surrender it, you know? And I actually make this a conversation between God and I and not the world and I, not even him and I. And I'm just like, you know what? If I already know like conversations or something might not be receptive, which I got to a place with you. It was like, I'm not gonna have a conversation with her. We're not on the same page with this. I'm just gonna pray for her. You know, like that's all I can do. And there's moments when like I would question, or if I've been worried, like, is she triggered or is she gonna relapse or just like, or you've just popped up in my mind. I'll pause and be like, dear Lord, be with her. Mm-hmm. Something tells me she needs you and your strength right now. So please hold her hand instead of her grabbing something else. And who knows what you're going through in that moment. I don't touch you. I don't do anything. It's just like you popped in my head. So I'm going to take a moment.
Just pray. Yeah. Yep. And I think that's kind of what's helped too, is I think I was running around in recovery in sobriety, just didn't really know how to go about it. Was really worried I was going to drink or do this or do that. And I still am. Mm-hmm. But I think the reason I found peace is because I'm not holding everybody's like, I'm not like, no, it's no longer, oh shit, is Kaylin not going to be my friend anymore? Oh, is my mom going to be pissed off at me? Oh, is Waylon going to reprimand me? You know, it's like, I don't have any of that anymore because it's like, this isn't
about us.
It's not about you guys. Yeah. And I just finally had to be like, how you guys are going to feel about me doing A, B, and C is how you're going to feel about me. But instead, I just want you to just pray about it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's honestly what has helped because I was just carrying so much baggage of what everybody else thought. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's like, it weighs you down. It really,
and
like,
honestly, who cares what everybody else thinks, you know?
I mean, I'm a grown adult. I mean, the only person that I say the only person's life that it's fucking up is mine, and that's untruthful. It's untruthful.
2 little boys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's like the only person who can change what's happening is me. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know.
Yeah. We can't do anything to change what your decisions are. I've surrendered to that a while ago.
Yeah, thank goodness.
you know, I just pray for the best for you all the time.
Yeah, me too.
I'm trying to get better about praying for the best for everybody.
Yeah, no,
honestly,
it's a hard one. It's a hard.
Not to like pray. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I pray like, oh God, let your wrath
I'm like,
be so great.
I'm like, let that karma hit that. Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's hard.
you see that sin over there? Make sure that one doesn't go in.
But here's the thing: it's
gosh,
like
keep eating my hair.
Karma comes around and it hits you. I know that firsthand.
Believing in Jesus but not obeying him is exactly what Satan does.
Yeah.
So like Satan believes in Jesus, right? He believes that he exists. He just defies him. Like Satan was an angel. He believes in him. He just doesn't do what he says. And it's like, what does Jesus say? It's what the Bible says. Okay, what does the Bible say? It is literally a play-by-play of what to do, what not to do. And it's not like, oh, no, this is different than how we live today. No, it's actually not. If you look at the Bible, it is like people sleeping with people, this person stabbing this person's back, this person almost killing this person's son, this person being psychotic over here. Like, no, there's drugs, there's alcohol, there's this, there's that. Like, there's everything that we have going on. And there is actually a lesson that applies to it's not gray. It's not as gray as people make it seem. When they start to be like, well, it could mean this because of this. And it's like, no, it literally says, you know, thou shalt not kill. Like, there's just fine lines where it's evident and it's written. And I think it's so funny because kind of rewinding to when we were talking about porn, right?
Yeah.
I was watching I think it was Theo Vaughn podcast, and he had it was Theo Vaughn, and he had a porn recovery coach on. I think I got that right. And he was talking about how they were wondering, like, at the end of the conversation, like, well, what's the solution to all of this? Like, what's the solution to like helping men like not masturbate? Because they're like, these are all the problems when they do it. Like when they masturbate, like they're finding quick joy, it's quick dopamine. So then, you know, they have quicker release or what. I don't know how to talk about this on a podcast. You know, they're not able to last as long. They need help. They're not as intimate. They're not as present. They're more likely to start to do that when they are stressed, to go to sleep, to do like XYZ, to like just resort to. So if that is something that's happening, then how can they overcome this? And it was like, these are habits and, you know, yada, yada, yada. But it's like, let's be honest, a man was meant to ejaculate.
Yeah.
Like, he was meant to come, and women were too. And it is a dopamine release, and it is a connection builder. And it is literally written in the Bible. I said it before. Like, if you create this relationship that is so bonded with somebody, and you vow to like be like this with each other, and like truly be like this with just each other, and you can trust each other, it's like a union that makes you want to always do it. So then I don't believe there is a need in a man's mind as great as there's like this
totally
desire. Like, I feel like in today's world, it's like the American little boy is raised to masturbate, like,
and watch porn.
Like they are brought up to do that. But yet, if you're brought up to just like pour into your wife so much that she wants you day in and day out, guess what? You're not going to have a need, because you're not going to be able to keep up with her. Like, we are built this way for a reason.
True. Yeah.
Like, I like know it to be true. Like, it literally happens when you do it the right way. And then when you are off in your relationship, you'll know it, because then you both aren't going to be like in all forms.
Yeah.
You know? So when they were like talking about the solution, it was like, it's so evident. And like, I see it.
So evident.
You get married, you get happy, you continue to try and figure out who each other are and make each other happy. And you do that not just like physically with acts of service and whatnot, not just emotionally, like figuring out who they are, but like physically, you figure out who each other are all the time, you know, and it makes it so easy to not want to do that. Like, that is the actual solution. And it's actually written in the Bible. It'll like, if you do this, this is how pleasurable and how joyful it's going to be. Like,
I also think it's a sign too, and I've come across this a lot just because I dated a lot more and I've been single for so long. But I can tell the moment I'm really like not interested in a guy when I'm not like sexually on his like level. You know what I mean? Like if I'm not wanting to like tear my clothes off every time he's wanting to, I'm like, there's something wrong. You know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like you also have to have that same like you want to do it just as much as they do.
Oh yeah.
And
1000%.
I think that's kind of where I found myself in this last one. It was like it just wasn't there, and it was like you can't make yourself get there. If it's not there, it's not there.
It's not there. No. And see, that's I speak from experience of like, obviously I had sex before marriage and it wasn't the same as sex with my husband when I surrendered to what my role is and like pouring into him and him pouring into me.
Yeah.
You know, and feeling him pouring into me.
Yeah.
That satisfaction is just so different.
Yeah. No,
it makes you want to rip your clothes off when he's like just pouring cereal.
Having sex with somebody that you actually love rather than lust or like or just to get like a fix, the dopamine fix, is 1,000% different.
Yeah.
1,000.
And I think that that's just not like the media has done so good at portraying this is what you do. This is what's normal. This is what we're going to do. How we were talking before, like certain shows can trigger mindsets and things. And
or like the songs, like I'll listen to rap music and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. The person in front of me, like I will get out and beat your ass, and then I'm like, hey Carly, who is this?
You're like 100
chick?
pounds. Like, sit down.
I like bring out like this ghetto person inside of me, and I'm like, I don't even know where she came from.
Oh my hoops.
Like I think I'm such a hard ass, and I've portrayed that for so long, but it's like really. No. Like, I think I was just putting up a front, and that is, it does come along with like watching the shows and the movies and like listening to things, because like it will come back to me for a second 1,000%. Where I'm like, gang.
It's trained us. I mean, look at how much TV my son will consume already. Yeah. But I was thinking about this the other day too. I was like, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I thought it was going to be about something so different.
So did I.
Like Oh,
just right there. Like
2 of them.
Oh, shit.
Well, I don't know if that's a sign. So, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I thought it was going to be about something so different. And I was honestly kind of excited. Kind of like Hunting Wives. I was like, oh, cool.
Hunting Wives is great.
I know, but it was not about what I thought it was going to be. I was going to be like, recipes for, I thought it was going to be kind of like Duck Dynasty, but just like hunting focus and then wives sharing recipes. No. Okay. Anyways, I digress. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, in my opinion, missed it. They had this platform to share what it's like being married and living a life for Jesus at the same time. And instead, it is so about drama and like being for the woman and chasing clout and doing a little dance in front of a screen and then trying to make money off that to then create a book or a skincare line or this or that. And
that's
it's just
the reality we live in.
And let's get divorced and now I'm going to go do hair. And like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like they're empowering them to split apart and they're empowering them to go on The Bachelorette and like I don't know, pursuing things that are not at all and in relation to Jesus, but using the focus of it being Mormon. So like saying, hey, we want to focus on religion here a little bit, but also deterring and showing like, oh, these are how they behave.
This is how they behave. Great entertainment tactic is what they did for that. But yeah, no, I agree. It wasn't anything like I thought either. Do you like follow Taylor Frankie Paul or like see her stuff or like know what's going on?
I did.
I feel for her so much, and a lot of people don't like her. I like her because I feel like I relate to her a lot in the things that she's gone through. And it doesn't make it right for the things that she's done and stuff. It doesn't make it right for the things that I've done. Like we're all people. But like I think I really sit with her sometimes when I watch things that happen, because it's like it's like watching someone like me you know, who
like
didn't
you're
have
watching
the
yourself.
tool. Yeah. And it's like, I just feel for her.
Mm-hmm.
I feel for her.
I do think that she was quite honest in some of the things that I did see. And I do feel
like
that
she's been
she shared,
completely honest.
honestly, just more honest in her relationship with God too in this journey and what I did see. But I don't try to follow those people because I don't like it. And I don't like how I would feel when I got done watching it. I was like, what did I get from this? I feel, honestly, when I listen to podcasts, my time is so precious. It's when I sit down and listen, I want it to be good. And I know it's like a dopamine chase of I want to get something out of this. But when I set time away and that's what I see, I was disappointed. I was just like, I thought this would take me in a different direction.
Yeah, no, it wasn't anything like, I don't think honestly, it's trash TV. And what trash TV is, it lets you sit there and it draws you in because it's a bunch of bullshit. And that's what, you want like a little fix for a second, which I love trash TV. But yeah, no, it's nothing like what I feel like you thought it was going to be like.
No.
But yeah,
there's nothing like that, honestly. There's Duck Dynasty. I think that's like the most, and I love Duck Dynasty. But I just think that if it was like truly, if they wanted to do like a more, I guess it is Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. So it is promiscuous Mormon wives. So like it's in the title that they're going to highlight the bad stuff of the religion.
I don't even think that. I think they were raised up Mormon, so they kept the Mormon, but I don't think any of them are Mormon, if that makes sense. I don't think any of them go to church anymore. I don't think any of them follow the Mormon.
Did slightly in the beginning, and then it's like the more popular they became, that's my point. It's like they were at least somewhat rooted in Jesus, and it's like then they started completely pulling away.
Yeah.
And you can see it by the decisions that they make, like choosing not to just, I'm not going to make presumptuous decisions about, this is why I try not to follow them. Because it's like, I don't know these people. I'm going to stop.
Sorry, it's taking too much of our
podcast. Detour. Maybe edit all that out.
No, our time is precious. I also wanted to bring up to the people on here who watch this is the only time Kaylin gets to leave the house to do these podcasts
right now.
are 4 or 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, our time is very precious.
It is. I have a hardworking husband, and I am a hardworking baby a feral child
this
wrangler.
Is like the weekend I don't have my kids. It's a Saturday. I should be sleeping it. Honestly, no, I was thinking about this morning. I was like, God damn it. I don't know what it is about Kaylin. She's getting me up at the ass crack of dawn to do this stuff. But it's like,
to talk about your feelings.
To talk about stuff, but it's like, it almost gets me to stay out of trouble. Like, if I know I have to be up with Kaylin early in the morning, it's
you have to go to bed early.
I gotta go to bed early. I gotta just chill out. So it's a blessing in disguise.
I stayed up until like 11:30 talking to Rob, and then we went to bed. And then I'm not kidding, we were probably in bed for like 30 minutes, and I hear on the monitor, and Rob's like, I got it. And I was like, no, we have a routine going. Him and I, we got this mojo now. And he was just like, Mama. So I walked in, gave him a hug. Like,
the Archer or Gray?
Archer. I had already had to snuggle Gray before, which he's so cute when I go in to snuggle him, and he's just like, and I lay my head on his chest, and he's just like a little man playing with my hair. Raising little boys is just,
boys are like,
raising little men.
Oh, it's something. It's something.
It is a talent.
It is.
It is a test.
It is a test from God. I know. I think about it all the time. I'm like, gosh, God gave me these two, the rowdiest, most just boys. It's like, he couldn't have just, no, it's not like I want to take him back. That's not what I'm saying. I have days where I'm like, it's a test. It's a test. It's a test for me, for sure.
They're just so different too. Like, I can speak from it with having a girl. It's like, they're even sick differently. They were just sick. And it's like, Stella, she knows she's not feeling good. Keep the trash can close, turn, throw it in it.
Yeah, boys, they're
Grayson's like chugging water. We're telling him every single time you chug water, you're going to throw up. Yeah. Chugging water, lays down, just like a fountain.
Oh, baby.
I'm like, the trash can's right here. No! I'm like, what sense does this make? I'm not kidding. I changed those sheets like 9 times. It was off. Their boys are just built different. They're different.
They are.
But they're fun.
Yeah.
They're so fun.
There's a fly in my drink.
But dump it.